My 50 BMG is done. That means it's time to load ammo. And in this video, we're going to look at the Ammomaster 50 BMG Pack from RCBS. Gavin Gear here from UltimateReloader.com. That's right, the Incredible Hulk 50 BMG is absolutely awesome. Bat EX action. International barrel blank. This thing is huge. It's massive. We've got an Accurate Rifle Systems chassis. It's been really fun to shoot this rifle. And of course, on this channel, we're going to cover reloading. We're going to cover multiple types of reloading equipment in this video. We're going to get the Ammomaster 50 BMG Pack out of the box. We're going to see what's included. We're going to get it set up, and I'm going to do some limited reloading. I don't have primers yet, so we're going to get a little bit creative with that. Let's get this box open and see what we've got. This kit was nicely packed. Here's what's in the box. We've got the Ammomaster 50 BMG press, which comes with a bushing for 7/8 up at the top. I know the RAM priming unit is most likely going to take advantage of that. We've got obviously the lever arm. We've got the instruction booklet. We've got 2 1.5-inch dies. We've got the Sizer deprimer and the bullet seeder. We've also got a 1.5 case trim die, 2 Allen keys for making adjustments. We've got the shell holder, which this thing is just massive. Everything is massive for 50 BMG, right? We've got the RAM priming unit, and we've even got some case lube here. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do next is I'm going to figure out how am I going to mount this massive press to the bench, and then we'll do some demos of parts of the reloading process. So the setup of the press is actually really straightforward and easy. The first thing you need to decide is how you're going to mount the press. You could drill holes and bolt it directly to the bench. I happen to have this quick change plate, which is a doubled up 3/4-inch plywood plate that's been laminated and is part of the Ultimate Reloader bench system. And there's 2 RCBS universal mounting plates here. One that I had going with a Pro Chucker or a Pro 2000, one of the progressive presses. And then I had another plate behind, and that was for the bullet feeder. So it just so happens that this press will bolt right up to this plate. So I slid the hold down bolts in. I found 3 3/8 16, I think they're by 1-inch bolts to bolt it to the plate. Now the press is mounted, time to install the handle. You remove the nut, slide it through the hole, tighten the nut down. I like to get it good and tight, of course, because these things can loosen up if you don't do that. Then it's time to install the shell holder. The shell holder has 7/8 14 threading and a regular die lock ring, and you want to get that clocked so that it's facing the position that you prefer. Lock that lock ring down and swing the primer catcher into place. That's basically all there is to setting up the press. Then it's time for sizing. So before we can screw in an 1.25-inch die, we need to take out the bushing. This is an adapter so that you can run 7/8 14 dies, regular reloading dies. So that has a bit of torque. I cracked that, loosened it, and started to thread in the die. Raised the RAM to the top of its position, screwed the die down until I got a bit of cam over. Okay, now it's time to take a fired case and apply some lube to it. This case lube is Case Lube -2. It's included with the kit. So we're just going to take some of this. Everything is bigger with 50, so I'm just going to squirt some right on the OD of outside of the case body and smear that around a bit. And then we're going to apply some to Q-tips so that we can get the inside of the case neck. Lot of surface area, a lot of friction, so I'm not bashful here. Okay, so we go ahead and size the case. These are military ball ammo cases. That expander ball, you can really feel that going through. Okay, so we deprimed. That's all good. That looks like that might need a little bit of a ream. I'm going to check that. And we can take our case gauge and see where we're at. This is going to be a lot like a regular case gauge. We've got an upper and a lower step to give us our 2 reference points. And we can see here that we are well below the trim level still. So if we did need to trim, the kit comes with the trim die. And the way this works is you're going to lower it until it contacts the shell holder, feed the case up through, and if you have anything protruding, you can use a file right on the top of this die. My brass is going to be below this level, so it's not going to work for this demo, but look for this in subsequent videos in the series. Okay, now it's time to set up for bullet seating. So normally when we load, we're going to reprime and we're going to powder charge, but that is going to be covered in future videos. I don't even have primers. I actually can't find them, so I feel your pain. So we would be using the RAM priming unit on the Ammomaster press. So we're going to skip straight to bullet seating. And what I did was I used a ball ammo cartridge as reference. Lowered the die with the RAM up and the cartridge in place until I felt it hit. We're not going to crimp in this case, so we're just sitting right there where it's going to hit the case mouth. With the seating plug elevated, I didn't want to touch the bullet until I knew where I was going to be with die height. So then I screwed the seater plug down until we contacted. I made a couple of subsequent adjustments so that we're at about 5.7 inches, which is a bit long, and I'm going to have to check in the rifle to see where our throat is. This is just a very, very rough dial in. So that's going to be an exercise that we'll have to take a look at and probably do the Loctite method for getting our 2 lance distance and then kind of going from there. But this demo will kind of give you the idea. We're just going to insert our case. That was one of the 2 that I sized as a test. We're going to take one of the bullets. This is Hornady's 750 grain AMAX, tip it up into the die, and go ahead and seat. So there we go. We've got a couple example cartridges here. We've shown what's included with the Ammomaster 50 BMG pack, and I'm really looking forward to trying this ammo out. I can't wait, actually. So you're going to want to make sure that you're subscribed with notifications so that you don't miss that subsequent content. We've got a bunch of different reloading gear that we're going to be using. We've got the Incredible Hulk rifle, which is really fun to shoot, and I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do with this rifle and what I can do with my reloads. So, are you loading 50? What projectiles, what powders are you using? I'm all ears because this is just the start of my 50 BMG loading journey, and I'd love to hear what's been working for you. That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. If you're interested in custom rifles like what we build here on the channel or gunsmithing services, you're going to want to go to rifles.ultimatereloader.com and get on the wait list. If you want to learn lucrative gunsmithing like what I show here on the channel, including building custom rifles and Cerakote plus a whole bunch more, you're going to want to check out the Colorado School of Trades, schooloftrades.edu. Thanks again for watching.